to the Toy Reviews here, and this is a review of the Star Wars The Force Awakens Kylo Ren electronic lightsaber. So this is an electronic version of the lightsaber that Kylo Ren uses in the Force Awakens movie. However, unlike the Disney version, this is actually compatible with Blade Builders, which is basically Star Wars' answer to Zord Builder. This lightsaber comes with the lightsaber itself, a connector piece, and a mini light dagger. So, let's get on with this review. So, over here is Kylo Ren's lightsaber, and you can see that currently it's folded up, but I'll open it up later. But for now, let's take a look at the details on the hilt. So, over here you can see these strewn wires, which I actually like this because of the fact that it makes the lightsaber seem more unstable and out of control, like how it's described. You can see the gold design over here. You can see these silver lines over here on the top, which are on the other side as well, and on the bottom. You can see this part over here, which holds the two other sort of dagger-like pieces to the crossguard lightsaber. And you can see that it's actually a blend between silver and black. And it creates this sort of grayish color. And the same on the other side as well, except the other side has some sort of sticker which I haven't been able to remove. And on the other side, there's nothing really that special. You can see the plug over here for the Blade Builders port. And you can see the button over here in order to turn on the lightsaber. Now the way to extend the lightsaber, you could just flick it like this in order to open it. But in case you didn't catch that, I'm going to open it like this. And you can see that it is very long. You can barely see it on camera enough. You can only see like maybe a third of the lightsaber. But over here is a better way to represent it. Which, let me see if I could put the camera up. Yep, you can see that it's pretty tall. And basically, the main function of the lightsaber is that back here there are three modes. Which, let me zoom in, over here. You can see mode 0, which is the current mode, which means it's off. Mode 1, which is the demo mode, and mode 2, which is the normal mode. So let's go to mode 1 first. And let me place the lightsaber over here. And basically, mode 1 is just going to make a bunch of clashing noises, even though you don't move the lightsaber. So I'm going to have to turn off the light over here. And you can see that it just makes a couple of battle noises and then it turns off on its own. However, if we go to mode 2, which is over here, and now we turn it on, oh boy does this look awesome. You can see the nice bright red over here on the blade. And if you actually look very close on the blade, which let me turn it off a second, and let me turn the light back on, you can actually see some detail as if this is glowing, just like in the movies. So let me turn on the lightsaber again. And you can see the nice red detail. And now this thing is actually packed with sounds as well. If you hit something, it'll make a sound. And all the sounds are actually coming from down here. And if you put the Blade Builders light dagger in here, the sound will be reduced. So if you hit something, like for example the cardboard over here, the lightsaber will glow and it'll make a clashing sound. And if you move the lightsaber without hitting anything, which let me see if I can do it on camera. You can see it sort of has the regular lightsaber noise for when the lightsaber is moving. Sorry about that, it's just the space here is so compact that I keep hitting stuff. But you can basically get the gist of the sounds. So let me turn it off. And you can see that first these two parts come down and this part. And it's only divided by a split second, which makes it look like it's coming down all together, which is pretty nice. So let me turn this on. And now let me grab the light dagger piece. And here it is. So you can see it's
you can see it's two different pieces. You can see it's the connector and the light dagger. So what you're going to do is that you're going to put the connector in the light dagger and twist it until it's connected. You'll know it's connected because the button is over here. And just as a warning, this could get really tight, so don't try to make it too tight on yours. If not, you won't be able to take it out easily. And the same problem with putting it in. It has some trouble being put in. There it is. If you hear that snap, it's in. And if you grab the back of the lightsaber, it'll also snap. And now, if I turn on the lightsaber, you can see that the noise is reduced because the noise is being blocked by the light dagger, but also, this part does not glow. You can see for yourself. However, if you do hit something, it will still make sounds. Not really as much for moving, but for hitting stuff, it still makes sounds. And this is a great way for the lightsaber to be able to be noise reduced in case you're playing at night and you don't want to bother the neighbors. Just put the little connector piece and that way you won't bother anyone with the loud sound. And that's basically it for the Kylo Ren lightsaber. That's all that there is to it. So now, let's get to my final thoughts.
So overall, the Kylo Ren lightsaber is pretty nice, and I would recommend it if you're a Star Wars fan. I like the cross-like shape of the lightsaber because it's a unique design that really hasn't been done before. The lights are also pretty awesome, and while I don't care for the blade builder's piece, that's pretty decent as well. If you want something that looks more like a collector's piece, I would recommend the Black Series version of the Kylo Ren lightsaber. But if you just want a simple Kylo Ren lightsaber because you think it looks cool, then I would recommend picking this up. I'm Hulu Reviews, and I'm signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone.